This is Tucker here with Tuck's Rods, and today we're going to go ahead and make a couple C-channels where we can get welded into the old 57 hardtop project that we've been working on, so we can get a test fitment to the Buick Roadmaster chassis. So I went ahead and brought in like a kind of a homemade brake deal that I purchased off of the neighbor here several years back, so I can cut and bend up these little channels that we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to go ahead and get the sheet metal for this job out of that remnants of that door that I'd cut up for the quarter panel on the passenger side. And we're going to go ahead and use this cheap eBay plasma cutter to cut these strips down. If anybody's interested in one of these things, man, they're cheap. Like I said, this one was like 170 bucks with free shipping, and they're about the biggest bang for the buck if you're buying any kind of tools for your shop. It doesn't take a very big air compressor to run one of these, but like I said, for 170 bucks, you can sure get your money's worth out of them. What I usually do, like I said, if it's something that's like a short piece or something, I usually keep these old paint sticks and stuff and kind of use them as guides when I'm cutting out something. But since this is going to be a little bit bigger piece, I got this little piece of plastic here. We're going to use it, but we'll go ahead and cut this material down real quick. That's going to be our first piece, so we'll go ahead and move it on over to the brake. So I went ahead and cut me another little piece here, just kind of a test deal to bend my little panels here. And I thought I'd just use a small piece instead of ruining the big one if I get it off. And then here's that brake. It's nothing special, it's just something that I'd picked up from the neighbor for like 20 bucks. I'm not sure what somebody had used it for in the past because they had these separate little feet along here. But for no more than we're doing, I think it's going to be just fine. So we'll give her a shot and see what happens. Alright, so we got our little piece marked here, so we're going to set it in this brake. I've been going to take and do some modifications to this, the way we've got it set up. As far as tightening it down, it's kind of hokey. But I'm sure it served a purpose when somebody built it. So that's what matters. So we get it clamped down here. And now that we got that done, it looks like it's about right. We'll throw a measuring tape on it. But that's going to be that inner channel here. We're going to do the large ones the same way here so we can weld them to the inside of that lower quarter. And then we'll go ahead and trim down the excess to make it the factory height. So I think this is going to work, so we're going to go ahead and do that with the big one. Alright, we got our big piece in here. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get it to look like that small one, because I measured everything out and it was exactly what we needed. So. we got her flipped around here, and we're going to go ahead and break this other side over. Alright, so we got that piece up out of there, and looking at it, I guess looks like it's going to be alright. We'll get her trimmed up, get the other one built, and then we'll go ahead and get them installed in the car. Well, we're back into the Blue Goose here. We're getting ready to kind of test fit this this new channel piece here that we build. So I went ahead and kind of trimmed it up a little bit, and we're gonna get it into place here so we can trim some of that rusty material out of the way and get it welded in. I kind of rolled that flange back out of the way so I can squeeze this new piece in, because we're going to cut that out of there after we get it sized up in here and get our lines made on it. But it looks like it's going to, you know, fit in there pretty decent. I don't know if you can see up in there, but so we're going to go ahead and get our line drawn so we can come in here and cut this rusty material out so we can get this piece welded in. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then the only thing left to do is there's a little spot right here that we're going to have to attach where it comes in around that B pillar that we can attach to the new outer rocker here. So we'll get that done on both sides, and then we'll be ready to try setting her down over the old Roadmaster. Well, we got both sides of these cut out and welded in on these inner quarter panel pieces. Went ahead and had to make two more little pieces up here towards the wheel opening area here. I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but we did that on both sides. So now the body's pretty much ready to go ahead and do her first test fit. So we just got to do a little bit more on the trimming on the Roadmaster, and we're going to try setting her on.